Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to show you how to achieve this bronzy, glowy skin using about 95% drugstore products, which is amazing because I know how drugstore products are so much more accessible to everyone and they're definitely more affordable than the high-end products. So the only thing that won't be drugstore is the bronzer that I use today, which is by The Balm. It's by The Balm Cosmetics and it's the Betty Luminizer. Mine is a little bit broken, but it's all good because I fixed it. But this is the only product that I'll be using today that is not drugstore. I hope you all enjoy this video, and yeah, if you do, make sure you give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so you're notified when I upload another video. I will be having a video on the mascara that I am wearing. I did a first impressions on a new mascara that just launched 2 weeks ago. I'm not going to tell you anymore because I want you to go watch that video. It's probably already up, so if it is, I'm going to leave the link right here with a little snippet of it so you can go and check that out. I'm going to start off priming my face, and today I'm going to be using the Nivea Men Post Shave Balm Sensitive. I'm using this because it's pretty moisturizing, and for the look that I want to do today, I want to make sure that my skin is nice and moisturized so that it doesn't look dry, just until it gets a little tacky. Once it's tacky, then you're good to go. For foundation, I'm actually going to be mixing a couple of different ones. I'm going to be using the Infallible Pro Matte by L'Oreal. This is in the shade 106. And I'm going to be mixing that with the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Foundation in the shade Warm Nude. And then this is what I've really been loving for that dewy, glowy skin without the oiliness. Is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Liquid Glow Illuminator, and this is in the shade Golden. So what I do is I just squeeze a little bit of that on the back of my hand, just like that, and then I'll take my finger to mix it, and then I'll just take whatever's on my finger and apply that to my face, and then take my damp beauty blender and just apply that all over. I'm going to take the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Medium. I like this concealer because it's not too bright, so it highlights just a little bit, just enough, and it conceals the darkness underneath my eyes because of the shade that it's in. So I'm just going to take that and apply it to everywhere where I want to highlight. And I'm going to take my beauty blender again and then just blend that in. And I'm also going to take that on the lid so that I can even out any discoloration, cover any veins that are peeking through. To set that concealer, I'm going to take the Airspun Translucent Face Powder, and I'm just going to put that everywhere where I applied the concealer. For the sake of the video, I'm going to do my eyebrows off camera and then I'll be right back. Now that the brows are done, we can go back to the face. To contour, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild contouring palette in the shade Dulce de Leche. I really don't use this light highlighting side, but I really do like the contouring side. The shade is perfect for contouring. It's not orange, it's not muddy, it's really nice for contouring. And then I'm just going to take a Real Techniques contour brush and use that to contour and shade the outer perimeters of my face. To contour my nose, I use the exact same shade with the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush. And I just use that to contour the sides of my nose. Now this is the only thing that's going to be not drugstore, but I absolutely love this bronzer. It's the Betty Luminizer by The Balm. I love the bronziness and the color of this bronzer. It's one of my favorites. I know Physicians Formula has really pretty bronzers. I don't know if they have anything this shade, but they're almost the exact same price. I mean, pretty close. I think this is like $20, and then Physicians Formula usually runs anywhere from like $10 to $15. But I get these off Hot Look. Anytime that I buy the Balm Cosmetics, I get them off Hot Look because they're usually like 50% off or pretty close. So they're very inexpensive, they're very affordable, but they're such a good product. So it's definitely worth it. This is the only thing that I'll be using that isn't drugstore. I'm just going to take this Soho blush brush and I just tap it in really lightly. This stuff is so pigmented, so you want to make sure that you don't grab too much product because then you'll end up applying way too much to your face. So like I said, I just tap it in, tap off the excess, and then I just apply that right above the bronzer, but like overlapping them so that it sits on top of the bronzer and then above it as well. So let me just show you what I'm talking about. So see, just like that. And it's so pretty and it has this like gorgeous glow. But I love that it's not like a brownish, it's a goldish copper color. It's so pretty. And then I go just one step further just because I really like this blush too. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in the shade Apricot in the middle. Apricot or apricot? How do you say it? Because me and my husband have a discussion about this every time. I say apricot. He says apricot. What do you guys say? So I just do the same thing and I use that same brush, tap it in, tap off the excess, and this one I apply more towards the apples of my cheeks and then back. So smile. Last but not least, I want to highlight, and I really want to highlight like a lot. I've been wanting to try this highlighter for a really long time and I just picked it up this weekend. It's the NYX Illuminator. I'm not sure if they have different colors or not, but this one is in the shade Ritualistic. It's a very goldy, like white gold color from what I see in the packaging. And that's what it kind of looks like. Yeah, that's what it looks like when I swatch it. Normally I would go for a more gold, bronzy, peachy highlight. The one that I've been using is Champagne Pop by Becca Cosmetics with a little bit of MAC Soft and Gentle on top. But because I wanted to do drugstore products, I decided to use this one here. Another one that's really good is Tiki by Hard Candy, and I'm going to apply it with the Anastasia A23 brush. A little tip whenever applying your highlighter so that it stands out and it doesn't go on super powdery is to wet your brush a little bit. Just dampen it with like a setting spray. I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible setting spray and I just spray it twice. So I'm just going to take my brush and tap off the excess and then go right on the highest point of my cheekbone and just apply. And that is gorgeous. Wow. I love that. I think I'm going to wet my brush just a little bit more and pick up a little bit more product because I want it just a tad bit intense. Yeah, that's better. That's better. But yeah, I love that. Usually I don't have to wet my brush this much with like different products. But we're gonna just go with it. just because. And I'll take a little bit of that on the point of my nose, a little bit down the center, on the Cupid's bow. And then to brighten up the inner corner, just take a little bit on a pencil brush or whatever brush you use and apply that on the inner corner. And this is just going to make us look more awake, brighten up the eye, and just look a lot more glowy and highlighted, just like that. Then you want to take your setting spray because you did all this work. You want to make sure that it lasts all day. So just take your setting spray. This one is the L'Oreal Infallible. And spray your face. I like to use quite a bit because I want to make sure that it absorbs any of the powder that is still left on my skin so that it doesn't look powdery and it settles really well. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you all soon. Bye.